tip to Chad Folkstead and his staff too for putting together the tribute video. I thought it was really well done. Towns knocks down the triple.
43% coming into the game. Wiggins with an answer.
There was a lot of that going on in that game. There were a lot of players that were better shooters than they showed in that one.
Yeah, Wiggins didn't shoot it well. Buddy Hield didn't shoot it well. Shabazz Napier, nothing wrong with that stroke.
The starting role because of the injuries, and he's someone that they rely upon to be a good three-point shooter for their team.
Yeah, Rashawn Holmes is missing his 9th straight game as Town gets the dunk. Block on Giannis in Milwaukee. That's one of those plays we'll never forget. It was so unexpected. Buddy Hield knocks down a 3. Fox able to get right down the paint and finishes with the left-handed slam. Right ahead of the Timberwolves in the standings. 13th in the West, Minnesota 14th. Towns is
a move by
13 points.
Unbelievable move. Great cutter. Be out there on the floor with Karl Anthony Towns. It's such a good thing. We saw him cutting last game as Sac knocks down a jumper there.
Buddy Hield who's now been coming off the bench these last couple of games. Sacramento, if you're not winning a championship, you probably need to be thinking about reshuffling the deck. Towns, meantime, and the Timberwolves offense really clicking. Gorgie Jang lines up a 3. Gorgie's been struggling to see them go in of late. He's only made one of his last 8 from downtown.
How those things tend to go in this league, especially for teams that are scuffling a little bit.
Well, especially for teams that, oh my goodness, everything is going in right now for Minnesota.
Saunders said, hey, you can pay tribute to Kobe by playing your hearts out in this game tonight. And so Andrew's showing that right here.
Hield drills the 3.
Chris, we love Chris.
He's a great broadcaster and a good friend.
Great, yes.
I mean, when you're on live TV, you never know what's going to go wrong. I mean, this has all the makings right now of being a game the Timberwolves have sorely needed for a while. And Andrew Wiggins adding to the onslaught. Not a lot of players from bad teams make it to this level. Bazemore out of the corner. Wiggins has been so aggressive and so effective early on here.
Really effective. Missed those games, and he's starting to get back and be healthy again.
And he's one of those people who has a lot of people would pay good money for that, Chris.
He did not need to lose 10 pounds. Trust me.
Covington, what a night. Part of the reason is they've got 14 assists on their 18 makes. They are sharing the basketball. McLaughlin. See, now I'm thinking about it.
Kobe and Shaq obviously were a big deal, right? I mean, you weren't broadcasting games then, but they were a big deal. But Kobe Bryant games, I don't care if the Lakers were good or bad. Bulls fans travel pretty well. Nobody travels like Toronto does. Keelan Martin gets that to go. What a move by Keelan Martin.
Hield. And the Kings trying to chip away here. Timberwolves' biggest lead was 20.
Well, they're finding Shabazz Napier.
Bielitsa inside, and the Kings have it back to a 14-point deficit. Covington.
Well, Minnesota needed that.
Sure did.
-6 with him off.
Covington. And Rocco in transition, and 1. You just don't want to run into, you don't want to be that team that a team that takes a lot of threes gets hot against, because that is tough to combat. Bielitsa gets 3 back. Covington. And the Wolves have found their stroke again.
In Sacramento for Super Bowl Sunday.
You'll be in Sacramento. I'll be in San Francisco for Super Bowl Sunday.
That's right.
Buddy Hield watching the Niners win the Super Bowl.
I'm not very lucky when it comes to football betting with you.
Napier out of the corner.
Just fantastic.
Did not play great in that meeting in Sacramento, but over his career, he's been fantastic. Hield. Covington open look. But if the Timberwolves keep hitting threes, it's going to be awfully tough for Sacramento to even make this thing interesting, and that would be great for the Wolves. It happens. We talked about it in the
live TV, man. It was wrong tab. I was like, at Toronto? We haven't even been to Toronto yet.
Towns. Bogdanovich Fades away in the paint, able to connect. Those are just, the onslaught of threes is remarkable.
Well, like I say, the ball movement has been fantastic. And that's another possession right there. Jarrett Culver's been the one guy kind of in the starting lineup that has not done much. That was his first hoop right there.
Barnes. Andrew Wiggins. You just let them bottle this up, wouldn't you?
Yeah, 5 for 5 for Andrew. Confident shooting.
The 5 makes a season high for him. Fox gets 2 back, and Ryan Saunders is going to use a timeout. It is a collaborative team effort.
It really is. And then Ryan Saunders, like when they go through the offensive part of the scouting report, oh my goodness.
Andrew cannot miss, and he's got a chance for a 4-point play. Bounce pulls down a rebound. It is changing. Okogie.
Oh, what a finish.
Really nice finish. Wiggins. Andrew able to get into the paint, and a 2 for Andrew. Still a long ways to go in this one. McLaughlin.
Man.
And there it is. Timberwolves just matched the franchise record. Hield. Tries to attack, kicks it out. Kings get a 3 from Bazemore.
Wow.
Culver, there it is, a franchise record for the Timberwolves. Might start thinking that, hey, maybe we can get back in this thing. Instead, it's McLaughlin.
And J-Mac just making stuff happen. It really started, you know, in Summer League. He opened up a lot of eyes, didn't he, Dave?
Towns gets to the bucket and one.
Go, Carl. Talk about the zone concepts and what that means for the league. And this is one of the smallest lineups you'll see, and they don't care, you know, because they know Minnesota's doing the same thing. They're just spreading the floor with Karl Anthony Towns. What a finish by Andrew. Whatever happens, it'll be fantastic. But he healed cans that.
Hey, this thing suddenly is getting to be a ball game again. Hield hits another. 9 boards, 8 assists to go along with the 28 points. Wiggins for 3. And he just set a new career high for himself for single threes in a game.
So they could use another 3. Good switch that time. Like Carl got up there, took the ball out of Buddy Hield's hands.
Hield.
Oh yeah, he's feeling it.
They did take the foot off the pedal just a little bit here in the 4th quarter, but what a complete effort overall for Minnesota. Timberwolves 22 made threes tonight is tied for the 5th most in a game by a team this season. Hield pulls up with Napier in his grill. Are you kidding me? It's a 3-point game. Andrew spins, fires. Kings have a shot. And the Timberwolves foul. And now if you're De'Aaron Fox, you probably want to miss this second.
If you were making him so.
Oh my goodness, De'Aaron Fox throws it off the front of the rim and ties the game. Are you kidding? Higgins. Feeds it in, Towns with the catch, the release. And we're going to overtime. Napier drives into the paint, and the Timberwolves strike first here in OT. De'Aaron Fox hurries it up the floor, and Fox is going to have a chance to give the Kings the lead. Napier comes up with an offensive board. Covington fires a 3, and Covington connects. Bielitsa to tie it back up, and it is tied again. And by the way, that 3, it makes 41 combined by the 2 teams. That ties an NBA record set by the Kings and Warriors. Wiggins, the long 2, connects.
Everybody is just on pins and needles. Everybody's sitting forward in their seat.
Fox trying to tie it back up, and he got fouled. He has a chance to put the Kings back in front. Shot clock down to 5. Bogdanovich, oh man. And you've just witnessed history, by the way. Point lead for the Kings. Wiggins. Fox.
Oh, why did Cove push him?
They led by 27 tonight. Kings still 40 seconds. Wiggins trying to tie it back up. Finds Okogie underneath. Can't get it to drop. Battle for the rebound. Okogie comes down with it and throws it up. Okogie misses both. The Timberwolves get an offensive rebound, but they can't cash it in. Ball is loose. Dedmon comes up with it and is able to get the timeout. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Fox drives inside, and they're going to whistle the reach-in foul. Rebound the basketball and call the timeout right away. Don't dribble it.
You better pinch Harrison Barnes. You better get into that shooter.
Fox 1 of 2.
Okay. That's why Okogie's in the game.
Culver gets it into Wiggins. Andrew for the tie. Can't get it to drop. Rebounded by the Kings. Makes the second, and it's a 2-possession game. Wiggins gets a 3 away. And this is one of the more improbable.